You've restarted your music career more times than you finished a song, bro. Who the fuck are you playing at? The only person you're fooling is yourself. Man, like, how do you expect to build something without enforcing that it happens? It's not make-believe. It's not pretend, bro. Nobody's gonna come swoop in and save you unless you, like, have millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands, and you're gonna pay somebody to show up alongside you and incentivize them. But, bro, you fucking... You're expecting year 10 results, but you haven't been able to follow through with it enough to fucking actually see the fruits of your labor or make something happen. Every time you start to build a little bit of momentum, you fizzle yourself out. You fucking blow your own bag, bro. That's because nobody else is going to care as much as you do. If you disappear for 8 months and then you come back out of nowhere, you're still a nobody. Nobody knows who the fuck you are. And the 3 fans that you had found somebody else because they didn't wait around, dude. So what are you doing for me now? What are you doing for me right now? That's what the fucking music industry is, bro. It's not news. That's okay. It's just the game. If you're not providing value in some way, like, fortunately, we can just, if you're in a fortunate enough position where you can just release the music or leverage that entirely, you can just make the music, right? And everything's fine. Everything works out. Everything else is just a cherry on top. But you're never going to get to that point or get to where you want to be. Fuck, most of the people I talk to who act like this don't even know what they want. They can't even stick with it long enough to get crystal clear on where they're headed or what their goal is. Because it's like they don't even believe they're going to stick with it long enough, bro. And I can't help but to feel a little sorry for people like that. Because they're their own worst enemy, you know, and it's hard to get out of that funk. But the only person who can really start it and initiate change is you. You're the only person who can make somebody else care about your shit. Why would somebody else care about your shit if you don't care about your shit? How do you expect me to show up and put in more work than you do on your own business, bro? That's not sustainable. That's not my fucking job. You can't save people. People have to save themselves, you know, and that work happens behind closed doors. That work happens when nobody's watching. That work happens when you're okay with not getting likes or engagement or affirmation or, yeah, you're doing a good job, or you're going to keep showing up. That's the fucking determining factor of your success. Whether or not you give up. Bro, and if you take fucking 6-month intervals to go focus on some whole new thing that you don't even really give a shit about, you're just procrastinating and distracting yourself, and really in the back of your head you just feel guilty because you want to finish the song and you know you need to, but you're doing all these other things to fucking fill the void. Man, you gotta do better for you, bro. You gotta do better for you. But it's all a big circle. You know, like, you have to take yourself seriously and take care of yourself. Treat yourself right. And that is going to reflect into your music and your business. Or even if you're not there yet, fucking talk about it then. That way you can at least reflect on it, and then you capture it and move on. So you're not just, like, sitting in it. That's the whole fucking point of making the music, man. At least it is for me. It's because I never once did it for other people. I never once did it for the affirmation. The only reason I made it this far is because I didn't want to be doing anything else. Still to this day, there's nothing else I'd rather be doing with my time other than, you know, be with my family. It's the music, bro. Talking about the music. Being around people who get it. And like-minded individuals who aren't afraid to get scrappy and put the work in. Like, that's what it's about, bro. protecting your environment and your energy and your space. Especially with where the world is headed. And where it already is, man. I refuse to allow energy vampires to suck those pieces out of me. I give you exactly the person you've earned and deserved. Whether I'm nice to you, whether I'm a prick, whether you think I'm arrogant as fuck, whether you think I'm quiet and weird, whether you think, like, I've shown you exactly the person that you needed to see and that I wanted you to see. Because it's all about how comfortable I am. And super serving myself first, because for almost the first 2 decades of my life, I was living for other people. So it's like, I don't know, bro. I'd rather be hated and prioritize the people who are gonna be next to me on my deathbed or be at my funeral and actually give a fuck about me and spend time with me and listen to me and show up for me. Those are gonna be the people who I show up for. Anybody else, I don't have time for you. I don't. I'm sorry. Like, you can take what I put out into the world, but don't come to me as a human being with your entitlement, expecting more, and pretend to be disappointed. So it all kind of like flows in together. It's like how you treat yourself is how other people treat you. How seriously you take yourself is how other people take your business. If you're not even taking your music seriously or like putting effort in to get new eyes on it, they're not even, people aren't even gonna think that you're fucking serious about it or that you're really doing this, bro. Because you don't even want it. Like, how are you going to convince me that you want it when you can't even convince yourself that you want it, man? You're shooting yourself in the foot, my friend. Anytime you start getting something good or anytime you start to get a little bit of friction, you give up because it starts to get a little hard. It's always easy to find the new sound or make the new thing or go do the new thing that makes you feel good about yourself. But you're too pussy to push through whenever it actually gets hard and difficult. And you're stuck in the fucking work. And nobody's gonna come fucking save you. You bitch out. Because you don't love yourself enough. And it's not your fault. Betty Sue or whoever the fuck put that voice in your head, and it's their fault. For making you think when you were a kid or whenever that you deserved less than amazing. And they're full of shit, bro. You're full of shit. So you have to surround yourself with people who are willing to pour into you and elevate your mindset and tell you that you deserve better, especially if you're not at the point where you can do it for yourself yet. It exists out there. The internet's at your fucking fingertips, bro. If you choose not to digest that information or be surrounded with those people, once again, it's your fault. It's your fault because the resources are there. Now more than ever. It's just a matter of whether or not you're going to give up on yourself as soon as things get a little difficult. That's telling. That's all you need to know. Show up for yourself, and then it's going to be a lot easier for other people to show up for you. I promise. Because you'll know and actually have things that you need help with. You haven't even fucking done anything yet, bro. Or anytime you start to do something, you rob yourself and start all the way over on something entirely new. And before you know it, 10, 15 years have flown by and you haven't built shit. You're still at step one. Being your own worst enemy. We all know somebody like that, man. Don't be that guy. For the love of God, don't be that guy. For your own sake, for your family's sake. You deserve better. You deserve better, man. So, it's been your man, Lundy. Until next time.